Oh hi, I'm Jordan, I work here at Relic Games, and I'm sure you're wondering, how can I start playing the One Piece trading card game? I'd love to play, but don't know where to start. Well, let me first start off by saying, it is a lot of fun, so I can understand why you'd want to start playing One Piece. But at the same time, I also understand your hesitation. Trying to get into a new hobby like a trading card game can seem difficult or even intimidating, but if you listen to your old pal Jordan, then getting into the One Piece trading card game could not be any easier. Now let's talk about the rules. I won't be able to go through the entirety of the rule set with you, however, there are many tools that will help you gain an understanding of how the game is played, whether that be going to watch videos online or even going to find the One Piece trading card game official tutorial app to help you play. However, usually when it comes to games, I find the best way to learn is to learn from someone who plays the game regularly. Not only will you be playing with a person who loves the game, you'll also be meeting a potential new friend. But easier said than done, right? Where do you find people who play regularly? Well, best way to find players is to go to a local store that holds events. For instance, if you were in Dubbo, New South Wales, you'd probably want to come here to Relic Games, where we hold One Piece events every Wednesday night, registration opening at 5:30, first round starting at 6 o'clock. Best way to find your local store is to either get the Bandai TCG Plus store app that'll have a list of different events, it'll have their locations, as well as having your profile on there, which you'll need to register into those events, or you can just do a quick search online. Now once you've found a place to play, you're going to want a deck to play with. You can either buy structure decks, like these, that have a full 50 card deck as well as a 10 card Don deck, a play sheet that'll teach you rules and placements of cards, and sometimes even a booster pack, or you can just ask if one of the players has a spare deck you can borrow. Most people I know who have played One Piece are pretty happy to just lend out a deck for the night, so either way works just fine. Now you may be wondering, Don deck, what's that? Well, a Don deck is a 10-card deck built up of Don. These guys are your resources for the game that'll help you pay out different cards and even make your characters and leader stronger. You will eventually build more and more up until you have all of your Don in your cost area. Let me show you what a board would look like. You have a deck ready, you'll be setting up. This here is where your main deck will go. Down here is where your trash will go, or discard pile. You can put stage cards in this little area. This is where your leader will be. Leaders will be out since the beginning of the game. This is your character area where you'll play out characters. Over here are your life cards. These are like your HP. Once you get hit, you can take one and put it into your hand. If you get hit when you have no more there, you will lose the game. Down here, you've got your Don deck there, and this here is your cost area where you'll put out Don, and you can pay out different cards by tapping them like that, or even put Don underneath characters or leaders to make them stronger. Hopefully this helped you get started on your pursuit to play the One Piece trading card game, whether that be with us or at your local store. If you're visiting anytime soon, feel free to say hi, otherwise we'll see you around. Bye!